Good evening and welcome to Joe Bervin Gymnasium at Rensselaer Central High School, where it's boys action tonight, non-conference style, as Frontier Falcons come calling. 6-12 Falcons visit the 8-10 Rensselaer Central Bombers. Two teams very hungry for a win, and it's a little bit of a homecoming tonight for first-year Falcon coach Trent Fagley, a Rensselaer boy who's done well. He's had his coaching background start here in Rensselaer Central, and he's got the head job this year at Frontier, and we were able to talk earlier with Frontier Athletic Director Mark Grettencord, and they couldn't be happier with the job he's done with this young program as he's trying to get established. I'm Bill Kay, and we have another treat for our viewers. Is Matt Sipkema is stepping up and joining us, the former North White head boys coach, and one of our favorites for sure, now in administration, but he's going to fill in. He had a busy day today, but still found time for us. He's going to run our camera and join us on color, so that's a treat for us, and it will be for you too. It's Trent Fagley, like we said, 6-12, first year at Frontier, against Coach Chad Pulver for Rensselaer Central. He is 90-71 in his 7th season at Rensselaer. In the last outings, both teams coming off a loss. Frontier lost a close one last night to North Newton, 58-53, while the Bombers were hammered at Benton Central on Thursday night, 71-39. A disappointing second half by the Bombers in that one after the game was very close either way for one half of play. Opponents' records, Frontiers are 161 and 163, while the Bombers check in at 177 and 155. Versus common foes this year, Frontiers 2-6, while the Bombers are 6-2. This series in the last 35 years favors Rensselaer Central 18-12, and the last meeting on February 11th of last year was a Bomber victory 66-50. The Bombers come in as a team. They are scoring 52.7 points per game while giving up 53.8. They're getting ready for the sectional play, and that'll take place at Crawfordville Frankfort for the Bombers, sectional 22 in 3A, while Frontier, who is 4-1 against their sectional foes, Tri-County leads their sectional. They're going to be playing at Caston in the 1A sectional 52. A lot of games in the slate in boys action. In fact, we've got one final in, and a girls score from earlier, the regional action at Caston in 3A. Benton Central got knocked out of the tournament at the regional level by Norwell, a tough team. I think Bob said that they're rated second in the state. Is that right?
I think so, yeah, second or third.
58-44 Norwell over BC today earlier. In boys action, one final in that was an early start was West Lafayette all over Tri-County in Wolcott, and that was 65-44. The Cavs fall back to 500 at 9-9. West Lafayette improves to 14-6. Other action includes DeMont Christian, 10-7 is at 2-15 Whiting. Faith Christian, 7-11 is at 11-7 Tri-Central. South Newton, 3-14 is at 13-14 Iroquois West.
Yeah, they play a lot more games.
They sure do. I looked that up, Bob. Although tonight is their senior night, finally.
I'm going to bring in Matt Sipkema and talk a little bit. Are you okay with a small school playing a bigger school? Like Tri-County had Benton Central and West Lafayette this week. 2 3A schools against 1A. Here's a 1A versus 3A. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I am, especially in basketball. You know, in football, you have like an 8 or 9 game season. Basketball, you're playing 22 to 23 ball games, and you're going to play against teams that are a little bigger than you. Ideally, would you want to play both of them back-to-back? No, but you take a Tri-County situation when they're having some success. I think they won like 7 of the last 8 coming into this week. So you want to play your BCs. You want to play your West Sides. Like I said, maybe not necessarily the same week or back-to-back, but no. This situation with Rensselaer and Frontier, there's some close proximity between schools. They really have played pretty competitive over the last few years. In fact, you go over the records, and I think 2 years ago they were here. I think Frontier only had 3 wins on the season. I think they shocked Rensselaer.
What was your record against Rensselaer?
My record against Rensselaer was 3-2.
3-2.
So,
there you go.
If I can add one thing with what Bill is saying here with Trent, and one thing that'll be interesting to see tonight is, I didn't coach here, but obviously I went here. So
right.
my first year of bringing my boys over to Joe Bourbon, it was different than when you were playing at home. When they came over, my boys were all jacked up, like, we want to get this for Coach Septima. And they were in the same locker room Frontier's in tonight. And they came out, I thought, too hyped, if that makes sense. So I was thinking tonight it'd be interesting because Frontier's boys, obviously I know Coach Fagley has coached here. He's from here. He lives here. And there's that extra adrenaline that this is more than, and it is more than a regular season game. And Trent has such good control of his boys. His boys love playing for him. And when you have kids like that, they're going to want to do more for you. So I think it'll be interesting the first 3 or 4 minutes tonight to see if Frontier comes out overhyped, maybe a couple more turnovers early. It'll be interesting to see from that aspect.
They shoot a lot of threes, don't they?
Yes, they do. But I think for Frontier, the kid to watch for is Drew Turner, number 23, the big kid down low. When they can get him the ball, they can do great. And then they got number 3, the lefty, Reed Duncan. He's a junior. He very, very good slasher. He does shoot a lot of threes, Reed does, but if he can also get to the rim. So I think Reed and Drew will be the key for them. But, another thing for Frontier, too, we talk about this. When Trent interviewed for the job this summer, we talked a few different times, and Frontier's young. And Frontier, their JV competed really well against Rensselaer JV. He's got some great pieces to build with here at Frontier.
All right, why don't we take our first time out here in the pregame show and come back with more. You're seeing boys basketball here tonight at Rensselaer Central. It's Frontier comes calling against the Bombers.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodeman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodeman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodeman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117 or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics. Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com. MidwestContractorServices.com.
Midwest Contractor Services of Rensselaer, with over 15 years of experience, offers both insulation and gutter services for new construction and existing homes in Jasper, Newton, Lake, and Porter counties. You could save money and lower energy bills by adding more insulation to your house. New insulation project? Let Midwest Contractor Services offer you a custom insulation package that fits your needs. Leaves in your gutter? Let us give you a price on leaf protection products that really work and are affordable. Call Marty or Mark at Midwest Contractor Services today at 219-866-0755 and get an estimate for your project.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
At Applegate Seed House, we specialize in any and all small seed project needs. This includes government programs, CRP, pollinators and waterways, pasture mixes, and new lawn seed. Applegate Seed House is located 2 miles north of Brook, Indiana, and 2.5 miles east of Highway 41. Call Sam at 765-363-3113. That's Sam at Applegate Seed House, 765-363-3113.
24/7 Club Fit is a 24-hour keycard accessed fitness center located in downtown Rensselaer. The 8,000 square foot facility offers free weights, weight machines, and a large variety of cardio equipment. We also offer free aerobics classes. 24/7 Club Fit offers 6-month contracts starting as low as $25 per month for students, those 55 years and older, and there are no sign-up or keycard fees. We also participate in the Silver Sneakers program. Call 219-866-0033 or contact us on Facebook. 24/7 Club Fit, where time is no excuse.
Welcome back to high school basketball on 3KG tonight. Phil K. Bob Kurtz, Matt Sivkema with you here from Joe Bervin Gymnasium in Rensselaer Central. Looking at the Bomber roster, 2 double-figure scorers coming in. Not positive that Corbin Matthews is going to be out there. He had an illness earlier in the week, did not play against Benton Central, but he's a leading scorer, 14.8 points per game. Caden Rowland also in double figures, a senior, averages 10.9. Also counted on heavily Jack Chapman at 7.6 and Graham Jerome at 7.2 points per game. The Bombers pull down a little over 23 rebounds a game. Their leading rebounder is Rowland at 4.9. He also tops them on the offensive glass with just under 2 boards a game. Top assist man is Chapman, 2.8 per game. Leading them in steals is Rowland with 2.8. Bombers average 17.6 turnovers per contest. For the Falcons, they are led in scoring by Chase Winkler, 12.5 points per game. Drew Turner next at 12.2 and 8 points even by Reed Duncan. Field goal, top 3-point field goals is looking at some different stats here today, so I'm not seeing the top by percentage wise is Colton Deloche and Chase Winkler. Top rebounder on the squad is Drew Turner with 5.1. We'll go ahead and take our final timeout here of the pregame show. Come back with the national anthem, starting lineups, and more on 3kgthecage.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals. Someone to help you move forward in the times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
At Applegate Seed House, we specialize in any and all small seed project needs. This includes government programs, CRP, pollinators and waterways, pasture mixes, and new lawn seed. Applegate Seed House is located 2 miles north of Brook, Indiana, and 2.5 miles east of Highway 41. Call Sam at 765-363-3113. That's Sam at Applegate Seed House, 765-363-3113.
Anders Water Conditioning in downtown Rensselaer is here for all of your water supplies and softening needs. At Anders, we sell and rent water softeners, water coolers, and have all of your bottled water and salt needs too. Call Chuck to set up your consultation today. 219-866-7430. Anders Water Conditioning. Family owned since 1991.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Welcome back to Joe Bourbon Gymnasium, where we're getting ready for the start of the Frontier Falcons versus Rensselaer Central Bombers game tonight. Looking at these two teams' respective conferences where they line up. Frontier is at 3-3, kind of in the middle of the Midwest Conference, which is mostly A teams. You got Tri-County on top at 5-1. DeMont Christian next at 4-1. Faith Christian 3-1. North Newton is 4-2. Frontier 3-3. Then followed by North White, West Central, and South Newton. The Bombers line up in the West Division of the Hoosier Conference, and they are bringing up the rear there, unfortunately. 0-4, chasing Twin Lakes and Central Catholic at 3-1 each. West Lafayette and Benton Central are 2-2. Right, Bob, we're going to get ready to tune in the national anthem as performed by the Rensselaer Central Pep Band.
for some basketball, aren't we?
Yeah. Got a good one to lead us off here tonight. Junior varsity contest. Rensselaer outlasted Frontier despite a big finish by the Falcons, 59-50. So pretty high scoring for
it was, yeah.
JV game.
Let's get Matt's thoughts. What are your thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I think what we're going to see here tonight is both teams are going to, I'll probably be wrong on this, but I think both teams will look to press, but press for different reasons. I think Frontier will do a full court press, and they'll fall back into a 2-3 zone. They'll try to jam the ball in the backcourt and slow down Rensselaer's transition, where Rensselaer will do more of your man-to-man pressure press to get easy baskets. So I think whatever style prevails has a better chance of winning.
Man, what an analysis there, Billy.
That is it.
Like I said, I just
coach talking, isn't it?
I hope what I say is what we kind of see, but that's what I've seen from both teams this season.
All right. Now the lights are down for the starting lineups. There's your answer.
It's a good answer. Bombers also a very good three-point shooting team, so both teams could look to do some damage from out deep tonight.
That was nice that Bomber players all shook hands with their former coach, Trent Fegley, who has deep ties to Rensselaer, of course.
Starting for the Frontier Falcons, number 3, Reed Duncan, a 6-foot junior. Number 4, Colton DeLosh, a 5'10 senior. Number 23, Drew Turner, a 6'3 junior. And 32, Jason Newton, a 5'9 junior. Let's get you number 5. I don't have him listed on my roster.
Yeah, I don't see a 5 on here, so. Bombers get the tap. Frontier into a 2-3 zone, looks like. Ball down low to Matthews. Short shot is in.
I think he makes a big difference, Bob, he's not on the floor. This Bomber team is really, everybody else has got to step up quite a bit and maybe, not in their usual roles.
So do you have the 5's name yet or no?
I do not.
There's a turnover on Frontier. Drone over, now they get it down low. Ball tipped out of bounds. To the Bombers. That's about the first time this year we've had the old number bugaboo, and Matthew off the inbound scores.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've heard the Bombers starting lineup with Russ Martin's Golden Tones.
Absolutely.
Good defense there. Boy, they had
another turnover. Their second.
They had Turner trapped in the corner.
Matthew lobs it over. Matthews gets it back in the lane. Throws it down low to Chapman. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by DeLosh. Good pass down low.
Pass.
Shot up, no good. So far, what you expected, Matt?
Well, they're making me look pretty good right now. Frontier came out in that 2-3 zone that we saw. Rensselaer did a good job of getting the ball at the high post, and then off a make. That's where it happens. You get that press set up in the make, and I think this is their third trip down the court with 2 turnovers. So, but you look at this right now with Drew's is just a great player, great athlete at Frontier.
That's Drew Turner.
Yep, really nice kid as well. Great kid. But you look at it now. He hits his free throw. It's 4-2. Kind of weathered the storm. You're down by 2.
Turner's just 51.6% on the season coming in.
You got both of those to go down. That's 4-2.
And there's that press by Frontier a little bit.
Roland has it. Roland and Drone have been smoking here lately from the three-point range. They hit, what game was it?
I think it was the Winamac game, right?
Scoop shot.
Like
yeah, they hit.
They went 15 for 20 or something like that?
15 for 20 from three-point range, the Bombers did.
They are one of the highest percentages team-wise that I've seen around. They come in even 30%, Bob, for high school play. That's pretty darn good. Isn't it, Matt? 30%?
Oh, yeah. You take 30.
There's another turnover. Falcons just passing it wildly. Roland lays it up, misses a shot. Another turnover on.
Probably 5, right? 4 or 5.
That's 4.
Only down 4-2 right now.
They try to fast break, but they're fast breaking a little out of control. The shot missed and rebound to whoever number 5 is.
That was a triple try by Matthew.
Air ball, but Turner's got the rebound. No. Gets his own rebound. Shoots it up again. No. Now a jump ball.
But once again, if you're Frontier, you got to be pretty happy. I mean, it's not with the turnovers, but 4-2 right now with possession of the ball 3 minutes in. This is where, you think your boys are going to start settling down just a little bit.
And they need to.
Yeah.
I don't mind fast break. You got to do it in control. 3 ball is missed. Rebound comes down to Van Meter, and he's fouled.
And now you'd like to see Frontier. They're almost playing, even in the half court, playing faster than Rensselaer.
Right.
They need to slow it down a bit.
Full court pressure by the Falcons.
And once again, it's kind of just slow them up a little bit.
Chapman
right
still in the backcourt. He gets it across to Matthew. Now down low to Roland. Back out top, Chapman. Still a 2-3 zone defense for the Falcons. Packing it in. Chapman lobs it down low. A foul called.
And that's the one thing that can't happen in a 2-3 zone. You cannot split the top like that.
Jason Newton with the foul. His second, team second. Yeah, we got another number that's
24.
Not on there, so. Roland for 3, short. Rebound on the run. Beautiful move. Chase Winkler.
Okay.
He's number 5.
I think he is their leading scorer. I think that's who you said in the pregame.
He's supposed to be 22.
Okay.
Chapman going in, all the way up, travel first. First turnover on the Bombers.
Yeah, Winkler averages 12.5 points per game. He is a 24.4% three-point shooter.
Tied at 4. Falcon ball. They beat the pressure, and a foul hand check called. Looks like the officials are calling it tight tonight. Foul on Van Meter, his first team.
That might bode well for Frontier, because one thing Rensselaer does do with their aggressive press and man-to-man is they're really active with their hands. Very active with their hands.
So you're saying if they get it called tight,
then
that's
Frontier
better for Frontier.
They might end up shooting 10 more free throws than Rensselaer.
Another turnover, though. That's 5. And a foul called. Falcons are trying to get in the lane, but then they lose control of the ball down there.
They just have got to be able to relax a little bit. But once again, you look at the score, 4-4.
Does that drive you crazy as a coach when
it does.
You should be dominating everything?
Well,
but
really,
the
yeah. I
scoreboard?
mean, right now, Chad's got to be a little nervous. Not nervous, but, it's like we should be up 10-4 or 12-4 or something. But what Frontier is doing well, though, is I don't think Rensselaer's had many second chance opportunities until I said something.
Till that one.
Yeah, until I said something. But
Zatter got the rebound. He got fouled. He'll shoot 2.
The one thing about a zone is it's hard to rebound out of a zone. It really is.
Just because you're not guarding somebody?
You're not guarding, and you don't see the back, the cutters coming from the weak side on the baseline. You get ball watching.
Free throw is in from Dylan Luzader.
Luzader on the season 57% in limited tries.
He's a senior.
4 out of 7.
6-foot senior. Drops 2 in. The Bombers regain a lead at 6-4. Boy, another turnover. That's 6. Drone for 3. In and out, no good, but the rebound is in. Dalton Lynch with the offensive rebound.
2 in a row.
Six turnovers on the Falcons. First 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes.
I'll tell you what Rensselaer doing really well is they're taking the middle away of that press.
Yeah, and you don't want to. They're trapping on the sideline too. Oh, good move. And the layup is in from Colton Deloche. Scores 8-6 now. That was a good drive. Now, Bombers shooting free throws. Brown with the foul. And Chapman will shoot 2.
Chapman, one of the top free throw shooters on the team. Bombers shoot pretty well, 64% overall as a team. And Chapman's at 67% himself, 18 out of 27.
How did you handle free throws, Matt? Did you practice them a lot? Not practice them a lot?
We practiced them a lot, and we tried different games with them. We'd make you have to shoot so many in a minute, or in a minute or two. But then sometimes you do that, and they get rushing.
Right.
You don't want them to rush, so it's just mental. It really is. I mean, you go out there and make 20 in a row in practice, same routine, and then go out in the game and shoot 60%. It seems like. And anymore, it seems like 60% is not a bad percentage.
2 for 2 for Chapman. Matthew comes back in for him now. Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter.
But see, here's what I like Rensselaer is doing right here. And I mentioned earlier that they're really active with their hands. They're not as active with their hands. Everyone's got different philosophies, but when I press, there's always like play your passing lanes. And Rensselaer's doing a good job of not reaching and playing those lanes. Until I said something in there.
Frontier has the ball now.
Unforced error that time, Bob.
7th turnover. It's going to be hard to win if you have average 7 or 8 turnovers a quarter. Matthew deep in the backcourt, flips it down in the court, traveling called. Bombers' 2nd turnover now. 2:32 to go in the first quarter. 10-6 Bombers lead Frontier. Non-conference action. High school boys basketball. Draws this weekend, right? Or is it next weekend?
I think it's next Sunday.
Next Sunday, okay.
Foul on the shot that time, Bob.
Now we'll see who 24 is.
They're going to whistle Caden Rowland.
Who do you say?
I didn't catch it.
I did not catch that name.
Did you say Clayton Funk? We'll try and get his name and apologize for that. He just put what the roster's on there, and he makes 1 out of 2. But the Falcons don't get back, but Roland gets undercut. He'll shoot 2, missing the layup. I guarantee you he's going to tell you that he should have made that.
Roland does struggle at the line. He's only 15 of 35 for 43% coming in.
Do teams know that, Matt? Do you know who the poor free throw shooters are?
Oh, yeah. Yep. We give out the basic stats as far as field goal or 2-point, 3-point, and free throws. However, on that play right there, Rensselaer runs. It's called a secondary break right there off free throws. Better than anybody in the area. They do it every year. So that's one where I'm surprised that it was that well uncovered by something that Coach Faley knows is going to be coming up.
So the ball's out of bounds off the missed free throw. Now the Bombers are kind of forcing Frontier to the side.
Yes.
Where you don't want to be.
They're doing a good job taking the middle away.
Very aggressive zone defense, which you don't see very often.
Nope.
Falcons having trouble adjusting to it.
That's a nice drive.
Just
wow.
go down the lane and shoot it up and miss it. Rebound to Matthew. And a foul on the drive to the basket.
We'll send Roland right back to the line.
Falcons are piling up the fouls. That's at least 6 that I know of.
Matt, did you ever sit down as a coach?
Everyone has their own routine, right? And I would always start the game sitting for some reason, just starting. And then and once I was up, I was up. I mean, it didn't matter if we were up 20 or down 20. It was just my style.
Roland misses the first, got the second. He's shooting at a 50% clip. Now a foul called on Roland. He doesn't like the call. It's going to be free throws.
Now, you talk about what coaches like and don't like, obviously, but that's now, I think, been 2 fouls at half court, 1 by each team, when teams are in the bonus. I always get irritated is just situational things. It's just like they're shooting free throws. We cannot be fouling, 40 feet from the basket?
Right.
And both teams have done it now.
Duncan at the line for 2. First one is in.
He actually, earlier this season, when they beat Casson for their first win of the season, Coach Faley had texted me his fadeaway 3 at the buzzer. Pretty exciting.
Really? Is that the one I wanted?
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
Just a scramble play, turn and throw.
Duncan makes the second one as well. 12-9 is your score. Half-court pressure defense by the Falcons. Half-court trap. They better get it over the line. They do, just barely.
Yeah, I thought it could have been
Chapman got to be just stepped out of bounds.
Now you look at this. It's a 1-possession game right now. If Frontier could just settle down a little bit, but a lot of credit goes to Rensselaer, obviously.
1:25 to go. Another turnover. They're just still playing too fast, I think.
A lot of that obviously is to Rensselaer. I mean, it's hard when a team is physically stronger than you, more than likely, and very athletic. It's hard to not play their pace.
Talk about a silly foul.
There's another one. I think this has to be close to 10 free throws that Rensselaer shot this quarter. No. Maybe I'm not keeping stats, but it's got to be close to 10.
8 right now.
8.
Will be 10.
6 for 8, yeah. Will be 10.
Corbin Matthew at the line for 2. Third foul on Newton, and Matthew misses the first.
You talk about Frontier, too, is obviously I'm really familiar with Midwest Conference. They had 2 great players last year. So you see it basically a brand new team out here for Frontier.
Matthew makes the second. It's 13-9.
Splits the pair. He comes in as a Bomber top free throw shooter at 79%.
Another turnover on Frontier.
Man.
They're 9th.
You look at the stats, Bob. Bomber should be up.
I know.
20-9, not 13.
Know, Bombers with 50 seconds left to go in a quarter, lead by 4. Chapman has it out high. Lobs it over to Matthew. He'll launch a long-range triple try, no good. Ball rebounded by the Falcons. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Chapman. Shot up, no good. Good hustle that time by Van Meter to save the, and a timeout on the floor. 13-9. We'll take a break as well. Back after this on the cage.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Reem Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask, give Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Kurtz and Bill Kay and Matt Sipp come up with you tonight. Bomber ball with 14 to go, 13-9. Chapman has it, gets a pick. Offensive foul on Camarena. Illegal screen. .4 seconds to go. Falcons have the ball. Oh, he picks it up. Good play down there by Turner at the buzzer. And for some reason, Frontier only trails by 2, 13-11, going to the second quarter after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals. Someone to help you move forward in the times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Joe Bourbon Gymnasium. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Matt Sipp coming with you tonight. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening. Good one right here. 13-11 Bombers lead. Second quarter starts. Bombers have the ball against the 2-3 zone.
Bombers just 3 of 12 shooting in the first quarter. 0 for 5 beyond the arc.
Well,
there's the
just
first
like
one.
with the
Drone with the 3 makes it 16-11. Now foul called in the backcourt on Chapman.
Bombers were 7 of 10 though at the line in quarter number 1. Frontier 3 of 8 for the floor, 0 for 2 beyond the arc, 5 of 6 at the line.
Chapman didn't like the call on that one.
And that's where we've seen 3 or 4 times tonight where they've questioned calls, and kids need to realize that takes you out of what you're doing.
Gonna get another call. Now you're just getting silly with the foul.
That's where that happens when you react to everything.
Chase Van Meter picks that foul up. That's his second.
16-11 Bombers with 7:32 to go in the first quarter. This game's being called tight tonight, folks. It's you just got to adjust, don't you?
You do. It's been consistent both ways. As a coach, you can't be, can't be too frustrated by anything you see it because it's consistent.
Long range triple is no good. Rebound to Drone. They have the pack to Roland. And he lays it in and draws the foul. Boy, the Bombers got down the floor in a hurry that time. They're looking to run.
They have had some great transition tonight.
We got another number, Bob, 13.
Now, were we looking to get number 24 earlier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. My son texted me and said that is Bo Daisy, if I'm saying that right. Bo Daisy. He's on the roster there. So that's number 24.
Okay. Get another turnover and a fast break for the Bombers. Nope, they throw it away. Long range triple try, no good. Chapman with the rebound. Here he comes on the fly. Stutter step move. Lost it out of bounds.
Frontier really needs a basket right here. This is the type of game where you can't get down by more than, really any more than it is right now. They're having trouble scoring, getting good shots. You got to keep it under 10.
Matt, if you've got a good source for numbers, check out number 13 when you get it in the black.
Braylon's watching at home. Braylon, text me who number 13 is for Frontier, please.
Reed Duncan scores on a running one-hander.
Look how quick to get back down.
On the other end, no, Matthews scores off the run. 21-13.
Matthew has 7.
Duncan again in trouble.
Ooh.
Good pass down low. The shot is missed, though. And we're still looking for number 13, too, aren't we?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh.
Frontier passing around a perimeter now. Duncan. The ball stripped away and stolen by the Bombers. 8-point Bomber lead, just under 6 minutes to go in the quarter.
I like that one extra pass right there.
Drone, back to Chapman. Cross court to Matthew. Lobs it down low to Roland, lays it up, missed a layup. Rebound to Turner. Frontier doesn't look like they have any idea of where to throw the ball to. Oh, man. Foul called on the drive by Duncan.
I think what you're seeing here is Frontier is just having a really tough time with the speed and the aggressiveness of Rensselaer. And those are always things that you can't replicate that in practice.
Right.
But once again, they get a score right here. Where you down 6 if they can get a score? They got Turner posted up, trying to get the ball.
Turner tries to
That's
go up
good
and
job.
good defense by
Great job staying down.
Drone. Great defense. And a rebound pulled down by Roland. Lynch. Drone, a long-range triple try. It went in, but it hit the support above the basket. I wish there's some way they could get rid of that. It's the baskets that go under on the ground. I don't know if they do that anymore or not. NBA does that, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Don't they have supports on the ground?
2 great defensive plays by Drone in a row. Took away a layup right there.
8-point lead for the Bombers. Frontier really struggling to get a good shot.
Trying to get him a 3 in the corner right here. We call that universal.
Universal. You got the plays down.
Every team in the high school runs that play, and you always get a 3 off it.
Turner shoots it in from the right elbow.
True Turner's got 6.
And a foul on the drive by Matthew on the Falcons. Only their second of the second quarter. Roland goes in.
Nope.
Shoots it up. No good.
Got mugged down there.
Now we call that sideline play rebel right there. I bet you. we also have a calf. We got.
Oh, gee. You guys steal off each other, don't you?
We sure do. The best is when you do use it against them. I can't. You two are laughing. I can't laugh because we've had our stuff used against us. So.
Roland 4 for 7 now at the line with that one.
22-15 now. There's 2 for 2.
Give him 7 points on the game. Oh, nice.
Oh, good defense. Good block by Camarena.
That's a nice job breaking the press, though. Great defense on the shot block. Wow, a lot of
Wild
contact
shot
there.
and a rebound to Roland. Bombers on the run again. Get across to wide open Chapman. Doesn't take the 3 though. Roland bowls in. He traveled. 7th turnover on the Bombers. Frontier only has 2 turnovers this quarter after 9 in the first. Timeout on the floor, 4:09 left, 23-15. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a well of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Welcome back to Joe Bourbon Gymnasium, Rensselaer Central High School. Boys basketball on 3kgthecage.com tonight. Frontier trailing Rensselaer Central 23-15. Matt Septima running the camera tonight. Bill Kay with the stats, and I'm just here.
Yes, you are.
Here's a 3 try. It's right there from Reed Duncan. That's about the first clean look from 3 I think the Falcons have had.
And that's the first possession they were able to.
And here's a layup on the other end by Dylan Luzader. Good passing by the Bombers. Another turnover on the Falcons. Chapman thought about the 3 again. And he just stepped out of bounds. Nope, offensive foul. It must be a legal screen. Call on Camarena again, I believe.
Well, the last few possessions, Frontier's done a better job breaking the press. You got some good looks, however, they just cannot get back on defense.
It's the 3rd foul already on Camarena. He's going to take a seat on the bench for now.
3:25 to go in the first half, 25-18, Bombers lead. Another turnover on the Falcons, but then they get it back and they're going to have a layup, maybe. Now they get free throws coming. Sloppy game. That's 9 turnovers on the Bombers. 13 on the Falcons.
Well, you said Rensselaer averaged 17, right?
I think that was, that sounds right. Yep.
Turner at the line for 2.
17.6. You got it.
Free throws short. He'll have one more.
Turner leading the Falcons right now with 5. Make it 6.
He's a good athlete, only a junior. Wish he was a senior.
Second one rims in, makes it 25-19, a 6-point edge for the Bombers. Chapman still in the backcourt. Ball tipped. They get it into Matthew. Throws it away.
Right idea.
10th turnover on the Bombers. Here come the Falcons on the run.
Nice Euro step.
Scoop shot missed. Gets his own rebound and misses.
The adjustment Frontier has made is they went to a 2-2-1 half court to take the transition away.
Good drive down the lane from Matthew, who scores. Makes it 27-19 again.
Matthew with 9 now.
He's a difference maker for sure. Duncan for 3, not this time. Matthews got the rebound.
There's 1 triple apiece from these teams so far.
Ball tipped out of bounds to the Bombers with 2:09 left. It's 27-19, 8-point lead. And of course we have the walk through our camera like normal. Rolling back at the free throw line for a couple of shots here. First one's in.
It's the 14th free throw shot by the Bombers here in this half.
But more importantly, that's Turner's second foul, so he's going to sit with 2 to go. More than likely down 10 here. We're going to see how Rensselaer builds off that 10-point lead over the last 2 minutes with Turner on the bench.
Roland again. Good again. No reason for him to shoot free throws the way he shoots them. He's got a good enough shot. He shouldn't be that low a percentage. Nice tough
That was a
shot
nice basket
by Deloche. Timeout, we'll keep it right here.
Yeah, I like the way Deloche was not intimidated down low by the Bombers' size.
It seems like they settled down a little bit. They're playing a little better.
They had a lot better shot selection too, a lot more opportunities. The thing that's hurting them right now is their lack of offensive rebounds.
This is a good time to announce, especially since Matt's here.
You know, you said earlier, and sometimes I'm like, oh, don't say too much, but you know, you said earlier in the pregame that it was a treat that I could be here, but I look at this as being a treat. I really enjoy this.
Well, we're going to be over at North White for the first time ever next Friday night.
We're excited, and I'm telling you what, I was saying earlier, I think it's going to be a good competitive game.
Oh, you better bring your earplugs. Hopefully the band will be there. So
hopefully you guys won't be talking about me on that clock down there.
Roland puts one in from short range.
He's got to be close to double figures. Another nice transition right there. Press break.
Roland for 3, no good. Gets his own rebound, though. Whoa! Chapman comes up and down, and a turnover on the
Coach
Bomber.
Pulver right there, he's really frustrated. When Roland got that offensive rebound, he's calling for one shot right there.
Yeah, you know what, man, I think this is a season of frustrations for Coach Pulver after they did so well last year.
Well, you know, I always say this about basketball too, is like a lot of sports, but basketball truly is a team sport. And, you know, you look at the backcourt last year, who they had, the season vet, right?
Wheatrick and
Chapman. And, you know, I thought one thing Wheatrick did well, I mean, Chapman was just a tremendous scorer, but I thought Wheatrick was the kid that kind of calmed things down, allowed his demeanor a little bit, you know, and seemed to just get kids to – he played a leadership role very, very, very well, where I think Rensselaer is – those things aren't really – you don't think about how important those things are sometimes.
Delash goes to the basket, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 with 30 seconds to go. He can trim the lead to 6 here with a couple of made free throws.
Delash has played really well.
He flies in there, doesn't he?
He does.
Got one speed, and that's fast.
Good shifty and change of directions, though, too.
Free throw is no good.
I think they're about 1 for the last 4 or something like that. So they could be, you know, down 4 or 5 right now. They hit a couple of these. Turner missed one earlier.
Delash on the season, just 31%.
He makes that one, so he's at 50% tonight. 31-24, 25 seconds left to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll look over the stats for you and have a little analysis. What's to look forward to in the second half.
Good decision by Lozada right there.
On a 2-3, the wings are pretty open most of the time, aren't they?
Yeah, always open.
3 seconds to go. Rolling 4-3, got it. That's good execution by the Bombers.
Great execution.
And a 3 by Rowland makes it a 10-point lead at halftime, 34-24. Take our first half. Come back with a look at statistics and more after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals. Someone to help you move forward in the times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC.
24/7 Club Fit is a 24-hour keycard accessed fitness center located in downtown Rensselaer. The 8,000 square foot facility offers free weights, weight machines, and a large variety of cardio equipment. We also offer free aerobics classes. 24/7 Club Fit offers 6-month contracts starting as low as $25 per month for students, those 55 years and older, and there are no sign-up or keycard fees. We also participate in the Silver Sneakers program. Call 219-866-0033 or contact us on Facebook. 24/7 Club Fit, where time is no excuse.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
Midwest Contractor Services of Rensselaer, with over 15 years of experience, offers both insulation and gutter services for new construction and existing homes in Jasper, Newton, Lake, and Porter counties. You could save money and lower energy bills by adding more insulation to your house. New insulation project? Let Midwest Contractor Services offer you a custom insulation package that fits your needs. Leaves in your gutter? Let us give you a price on leaf protection products that really work and are affordable. Call Marty or Mark at Midwest Contractor Services today at 219-866-0755 and get an estimate for your project.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117 or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
All right, welcome back. We're at halftime here. Strong. I'm messing up with my job here, Billy. Let me shut this music off. I'm just going to talk over that all the time, I guess.
That's no good. Hey, Bob, the Bombers did
go.
really well at the free throw line to supplement their lead here. They were 80%, making 12 of 15. Well, Frontier also a really good job, just not as many tries. They were 7 of 10 for 70%. So both teams just smoking at the line. From the field, Frontier 8 of 22, 36%, while the Bombers 10 of 22 for 43%. Beyond the arc, Frontier 1 of 5, 20%. Bombers 2 of 9, 22%. Individual scoring, 7 points by Drew Turner leads the Falcons. Colton Deloche with 5, 4 points by Reed Duncan, 3 by Brady Greer, and 2 by Chase Winkler and the mysterious number 13.
I'm sending Matt over to Mark Gretcourt to
check that out.
Check those numbers out. So.
Chase Van Meter, Caden Rowland, he ran into Van Meter's scoring column, excuse me. He's got 14 points to lead the Bombers. Nice job, especially with that triple to beat the buzzer. And then Corbin Matthew, 1-2 punch. He's got 9. 4 points from Dylan Luzatter. 3 points by Graham Drone. And 2 apiece from Dalton Lynch and Jack Chapman.
Rebounds, 13 for Rensselaer, led by Roland with 4. And 8 for Frontier. Nobody has more than 2 for the Falcons. Turnovers, 13 for Frontier, 9 in that first quarter. And for the Bombers, they had 7 in the second quarter and 11 total. Back with third quarter action after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Reinforcements Designs is a full-service graphic design, screen printing, and sign shop. They offer logo designs, screen printing, banners, signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, airbrushing, vinyl letterings, digital printed graphics, freehand engraving, and more. 37 years of design and graphics, Ream Bontrager will help you come up with a customized project of your ideal or plan. Just ask if Reinforcements Design a call at 219-866-8626 for your next graphic design project.
Meet you at Arnie's, Rensselaer's go-to pizza and so much more. Pizza, sandwiches, burgers are here. Don't forget about dessert. Wings, cheese sticks, garlic bread too. Arnie's pizza menu has something for everyone. Dine in or carry out in the best pizza in town. Located across from St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer. Call 219-866-9999 and meet you at Arnie's.
Pulver Psychological Services offers psychological counseling, consultation, and assessment. Locally owned and operated, Pulver Psych focuses on solutions for the community and serves as support for individuals, families, and organizations. Whether you're in need of personal, family, or success counseling, Pulver Psychological Services can help you reach your life goals. Increase work satisfaction, have better relationship compatibility, improve sports performance. Get in touch with Pulver Psychological Services by visiting pulverpsych.com.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student-athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
Ready for third quarter action here. Bombers up by 10, 34-24, 8 minutes on the clock. Bomber ball. Still a 2-3 zone defense by the Falcons. What happened? Oh, the clock didn't start. There you go, running on. There you go. Got the running clock. See there, Matt? Focused right there on the timekeeper there.
Yep, there's nowhere to hide, is there?
Right. No, there is no.
You can say, my bad. Take over the microphone and say, that's an error on me. Foul on me. Here's a steal by the Falcons. Beautiful steal that time by Jason Newton. And he's on the way to the hoop. He gets fouled. So neither team, guys, 13 turnovers for Frontier. Now 12 for the Bombers.
See, there was a situation where Rensselaer does not run a lot of set plays. They have their motion offense. But coming out of it, starting a quarter, you always have something set up. There's a situation where a guy's thinking, hit the guy in the corner on the baseline runner, because that's where I have to go with it. But
right.
It's covered up. Just because it's designed to go there doesn't mean it has to go there. That's so hard for kids to get sometimes.
2 free throws made. Ooh, here's another near steal. Matthew goes in, tries to thread a needle, and another turnover on the Bombers.
Too many hands down there. That would have been a tough pass trying to get it to the big guy, Camarino.
Bill, that's got to be troubling for Chad Pulver to
see that many turnovers.
See that many.
Yeah. Matthew on that last defensive side looked like he was holding his shoulder off of that collision.
Another turnover on Falcons this time. Matthew goes in. Chapman deep in the right corner. Lobs it over to Drone. Shot up, no good. The rebound pulled down by Duncan.
Great defense by
steal
Chapman.
And a layup by Chapman.
He really took a layup away for Frontier. Frontier had a guy out down there all by himself. It's really a 4-point possession right there.
Turner lays it in. Good assist by Deloche. Matthew misses the first shot, gets his own rebound and scores.
He hits double figures with that bucket. He's 11.
Wild shot. Turner's got the rebound and put back and score. Good shot block, but the Bombers didn't react, and Turner was right there for the putback.
He hits double figures too with his.
I like this idea.
Buckets.
Trent, Coach Faylor there took the press off.
Another turnover. Turner goes up, lays it in. He's getting hot now.
Such a strong kid.
6 in this quarter, 13 for the game.
You know, with Rensselaer's style and how fast they play, you just have to all play just half court because they're going to go quick regardless of what they're doing. Get your defense set.
Drone almost from the volleyball attack line. He's got it. 41-32. What a big shot that was. And now a turnover on the Falcons.
Big shot.
Drone's second triple. Give him 6 on the game. He is 3 for 5.
Yeah,
2 for 5. Excuse me.
That's a 6-point game right there. They get a stop right there.
Man, that's a
shot.
long-range shot, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. He was about a foot inside the volleyball attack line. Shot missed. The rebound to Rowland. Lays it up, misses it. The rebound to Turner. On the run, the layup is in.
Was that 5, Bob?
Number 5. That was Chase Winkler.
It's a nice outlet by Turner. Frontier's gotten out well this half. They're running the court.
And Marina, good post up down low. Little jump hook right in front of the basket. Scores.
His first bucket with a Bomber big man.
There's going to be another turnover, I believe. That's going to be Rensselaer ball.
Man.
That time, Deloche should have went up, but he was thinking about that block that happened a few minutes ago. The Marina blocking him. He needs to go up right there with the ball.
Just under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, 43-34. Bombers lead Frontier. Rowland for 3 grabs nothing but the.
Great hustle right there. Is that Lynch right there?
That was Lynch.
Great hustle.
Jumped out of bounds to save the ball off a Frontier player and out to the Bombers.
I don't blame the Frontier player for letting it go. That's, you don't expect that to get saved. You don't want to catch it right there.
Good inbounds play to Matthew, and he scores.
I thought it was over and back right there. Did not establish position.
Another turnover. That's 5 this quarter, 18 for the game for the Falcons. Falcons are young. They're going to be a handful to contend with.
Bombers return to action next week on Thursday. Just one game next week. It'll be their.
What's this Thursday game?
I don't know.
Now?
That's pretty common the last couple weeks this season.
Drone misses a 3. The rebound to Van Meter. Shoots it up, no good. The rebound and the layup is in by Winkler off the rebound.
Now I see why Winkler's averaging 12. I think he's got 6 that way.
Yeah. Drone down low to Rowland, shoots it up, no good. Matthew with the rebound. Shot no good. Rebound to Rowland, and he lays it in.
They just can't get that defensive stop they need right now.
No.
Nice.
They're getting layup after layup on the Bombers' defense now. They couldn't get it across the 10-second line in the first quarter. Now they're getting layups.
It might be something where eventually Frontier goes to man just so they can rebound out of it.
Wild shot, no good by.
That's off his foot. Yep.
Van Meter.
The Bombers play 7 and 9 counts on Thursday, and then the following week they have 2 road games to close out their regular season. They're at 4 and 14 Lowell, and then they got a matchup at West Central.
So
Trojans
just
are 3 and 13.
2 weeks left in the regular season.
That's it.
This season's moving.
Do you miss it, Matt?
I do. I really do. You know, like I said, I was talking to you a few weeks ago, about maybe been a month ago. Coach Smith is great about, letting me come and talk to the boys and run some drills with Coach Bonakovich. And when I get that itch, I just go into practice a little bit. Good.
Turner with 2 offensive rebounds.
We just talked about the offensive rebound by Rensselaer and got a 7-point ball game.
It's 47-40. Back to a 7-point lead for the Bombers with 2:50 left in the third quarter.
Big possession right here.
Chad Pulver directing traffic out there.
Frontier with 3 games left. 2 very, very winnable. They play 2 1-17 teams, Bob.
Whoa.
Out of those 3. They've got 2 next weekend, Friday and Saturday.
And the Bombers throw it away again.
Frontier is at Attica on Friday, and they host DeMont Christian.
Timeout on the floor. 2:29 left. 7-point Bomber lead. Back after this on 3kgthecage.com.
24/7 Club Fit is a 24-hour keycard accessed fitness center located in downtown Rensselaer. The 8,000 square foot facility offers free weights, weight machines, and a large variety of cardio equipment. We also offer free aerobics classes. 24/7 Club Fit offers 6-month contracts starting as low as $25 per month for students, those 55 years and older, and there are no sign-up or keycard fees. We also participate in the Silver Sneakers program. Call 219-866-0033 or contact us on Facebook. 24/7 Club Fit, where time is no excuse.
Back to Rensselaer Central. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Matt Sippickman with you tonight. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday evening as we wind down the basketball season. We have 1 broadcast left next Friday night, first time ever from North White, as the Vikings take on West Central.
Drew Turner keeping the Falcons in this game. He's got 10 points in this quarter.
Whoa.
He is 5 of 6 from the field. They're layups, but if you get them,
Yeah.
take them. So then 17 on the game.
Duncan has it deep in the backcourt.
Oh.
Well, see, that one, I mean,
threw it in the stands.
That was a bad throw by Reed, but what people don't see is nobody came to the middle. That white volleyball line right there that they've been breaking the press on all half, they're sitting back, by the 3-point line on the other side of the court. I mean, someone has to break middle. That's what drives me nuts. A lot of things with that.
One of the things that drives
you
me
can
nuts.
easily break a press if you just get somebody in the middle of the court, but sometimes boys are scared.
There's another turnover. This is beginning the turnover fest. And another turnover on the Falcons.
That was there early, but not that late.
Ball tipped to Rowland. Lost it, gets it back. Chapman deep in the corner.
Oh, he might have traveled.
Ball tipped. Ball's getting a lot of tips. Chapman picks up his dribble down to Van Meter. Shoots it up, no, but a foul called on Turner.
That's what, going forward in the fourth quarter, the rest of this quarter, that was great patience by Rensselaer. A lot of this game they've been playing as if, like, Frontier has dictated what they do offensively, and they haven't. We want to see more of that right there.
Van Meter's free throw is in.
His first point tonight. First try at the line. Comes in. %60.
2 for 2 there, makes it 49-40.
Those are just the first free throws of the quarter. It's kind of slowed down.
Another turnover on the Falcons, and Chapman lays it in. A lot of those turnovers are right near the timeline, which results in
two the other way, really quick.
Two the other way, yeah. They've got 8 turnovers this quarter. They had 9 in the first quarter.
With Reed Duncan on the bench right there with DeLawson. He need to get the ball in his hand and see what he does.
Oh.
That's a charge. Wow.
Chad Pulver didn't like that.
I thought it was either going to be a charge or a travel, to be honest with you.
And they call a foul on the Bombers. That's as animated as I've seen Chad Pulver in a long time.
Yeah, he was a couple steps onto the floor, wasn't he?
He thought it was a good defense there. Another turnover. The layup is in by Rowland. Now the pressure's back to bothering the Falcons. And the layup is in by Blake Sorensen. 53-42, 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Matthew for 3, no.
Rollins up to 18 now with a couple of baskets here late in the quarter.
Foul was called on Brown, I think. Is that right?
Number 15. Yep, Dylan Brown.
His third.
They have got, wow. Okay.
Another foul.
Now you watch this. They've gotten, I think, Matthews have scored 2 or 3 times off this symbol. We call it big. But it's against the 2-3. There it is again.
And he shoots it in again.
I mean, that's what I mean. They set up the exact same way. It's like, that's on the players that have to recognize that.
Matthews got 15 now.
Shot missed. Rebound Chapman. Now a turnover on the Bombers.
Winkler, that's from cross country or something. Nice. Yeah.
Shot up no good, but a foul called. And Chase Winkler will be at the line for 2.
Winkler at the line where he shoots 71% on the season.
He's a freshman, guys.
They've got some young kids. I mean, in their middle school has some good numbers. I think either their 7th or 8th grade, one of those 2 groups struggled. One was pretty solid, but the numbers are there. That's one thing I talked to Coach Fagley about when we talked this summer. We thought about interviewing at Frontier was they have kids to build around. Which we know at 1A programs is tough sometimes.
Right, 2 for 2. Matthews shoots it in and draws the foul.
Right call. I thought it was really late right there.
And the foul was on Brown again, his 4th. 57-44 Bombers. 58-44 Bombers. And Matthew does make quite a difference in the Bomber lineup for sure. Winkler,
nice
pretty move and lays it in.
He is going to be really good. Really good.
58-46 after 3. Fourth quarter action up next here on 3kgthecage.com.
Founded in 1931, Community State Bank in Brook is your community bank. We specialize in relationship banking while offering the technology required to meet your modern banking needs. Community State Bank is the area leader in new construction loans and home mortgages. Our lenders know small business and have products to meet your farm and business needs. We're available to get to know you and your needs today at 224 West Main in Brook or by calling 219-275-2441.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Joe Bourbon Gymnasium, Rensselaer Central High School. Bombers on top of Frontier, 58-46. Frontier out rebounding the Bombers in that third quarter, 7-5. They have 15 total rebounds through 3. The Bombers have 18. Turnovers were way too many. 15 total in that quarter, 9 by the Falcons. They have 22 total so far. Bombers had 6. They have 17 so far. 12-point Bomber lead. Frontier ball. Duncan has it now. Duncan looking to Turner, left elbow. Get it back to Duncan.
Ooh, sure, we're right back to Turner right there.
Duncan, spin move.
Oh, nice spin move.
Shot is missed, though, and Roland with another rebound. To Matthew. Roland down low to Van Meter. Shot blocked. The rebound to Duncan.
Bombers continue to outscore the Falcons every quarter. Third quarter is 24-22.
Triple is right there from Colton Delash. 58-49 now.
Frontier was 9 of 14 from the floor in quarter number 3 and 4 of 4 at the line. Bombers were 10 of 21 from the floor, 1 for 4 beyond the arc, 3 of 3 at the line.
Offensive foul called on Matthew.
Is that his 4th foul?
Yes, it is.
Four's got 4.
That's a big one right there.
Excuse me. Duncan deep in the backcourt.
There you go.
Dribble down the lane to Turner and lays it in. Boy, Drew Turner's living off the layups here tonight. Once you beat the initial pressure, there's not much defense back there.
That's
got to be
right
another one.
there.
It is. Matthew is mad.
That one was a charge. That was a frustration foul earlier, and he just got teed up right there.
So not only foul out of the game, but now it's going to be 2 shots.
And the ball.
They would have had the ball anyway, but
yeah. But see, there's where we talked earlier. You know, I'm not trying to put anything on any player or coach at all. I mean, I don't know the situation, but there's a situation we talked about Wietrich earlier tonight. Wietrich just had the ability just to calm kids down and just take control of the team.
Duncan with the first free throw, it's in.
Now I thought his 4th, that previous foul was a bang bang. I think the official on top was Mike Chad was going to call a block on that, and the guy underneath went it. But that one right there, you can see Turner set at the volleyball line as Matthews was at the half-court line there. I mean, he just...
Duncan drops in a pair. Suddenly, folks, it's 58-53.
Still a full quarter to go, and Matthews...
Corbin Matthew on the bench for the rest of it.
Pull up his stats pretty early here, can't you, Billy?
18 points, yeah.
Had a good game coming back.
It's a nice curl right there. Maybe a 4 shot, but nice curl.
Duncan for 3, he's got it.
Whoa. Do you believe 2-point game?
Just was what? What was it at the quarter?
12 at the quarter, I think.
Yeah, 58-46.
They scored 10-0.
Yep.
It is, yeah.
Drone a long-range triple try, no. The rebound pulled down by Van Meter. In the lane to Roland, he misses it.
He did a great job following his shot.
And he gets his own rebound and
Great
scores.
job following his shot.
Offensive foul called on Winkler.
We're in for a great last 5 minutes. That kind of reminded me of Matthew's 4th foul. I thought that was those are hard to call, though.
They are hard.
Yeah.
I always say that about officials is they're going to make mistakes, but you know what? That's not an easy job.
Yeah.
You
I always say get out there and try it yourself if you want to.
Exactly.
You want to complain.
I would always
pressure.
tell my guys, if we can go the whole game without a turnover, we might be able to say something.
Bombers get it over the timeline. Still a 2-3 zone by the Falcons. 60-56 Bombers with 5:20 to go. What a spurt to start the fourth quarter for Frontier.
What a big offensive putback by Roland last possession down. They needed that bucket. Ooh, I thought he traveled in the corner there.
Boy.
Whoa, Van Meter almost gave it up.
I don't know how he got rid of that. They're going to try to isolate Roland, I would say. Ball out of bounds. Good defense by the Falcons that time. Bill, this kind of game we expected, really, wasn't it?
I think so, but, you know, it kind of talked me out of it the way it was playing out early.
Well, like you said earlier, though, when Rensselaer had a chance to go up 12 or 15, like early in the game.
Yeah, they didn't.
They let them hang around.
Chapman.
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, with that, give somebody confidence.
Whoa! Oh. Look out, people in the front row there. Lady had to dodge to get out of that one.
Nice move by her, huh?
That was. You and I would have been sitting there.
Oh, boy, it would have conked me on the head.
Another turnover. That's 3 already for the Bombers this quarter. Shot up, no good.
Good hustle.
Rebound up and in by Jason Newton. And he's fouled, score the bucket. Now they can draw within 1. Seems like every loose ball is headed toward Frontier's way right now.
Newton with 4. Camarino will be back in for the Bombers, replacing Dalton Lynch.
4:24 to go, 60-58, Bombers lead by 2. Trent Begley's return back to Rensselaer.
It's a 14 foul as well.
That is.
They're shooting 2 the rest of the way.
That one is missed. Camarina's got the rebound for the Bombers. Chapman. Body's flying all over the place for some reason. Well, Camarina's been in a lane like Zach Eady is.
Yep. You just heard the Frontier faithful say 3 seconds.
He posts up, down low real hard, and gets the foul call. He'll shoot 2. Camarina at the line, 33 on the white uniform.
On
First
the
free
season,
He's good.
65%, Bob, not bad.
Didn't think that had enough height to get over the front of the rim. It did, and caromed off the glass and in. And another
both
one.
of them.
Same thing.
He shoots him so soft. Give him that chance to
62 to 58 now. Oh, good pass down low. They get it to Turner. Pump fake. Lays it in.
Beautiful move.
Timeout on the floor. Bombers by 2. We'll take one at break as well. Back after this on the cage.
Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
Welcome back to Rensselaer Central High School. Bob Kurtz, Bill Kay, and Matt Sipkema has joined us tonight. Good one brewing right here at the Bourbon.
Great
62
game.
to 60. Bombers by 2.
Drew Turner with 21. The power Frontier Falcons.
And I'm telling you what, his guards are doing a great job of getting the ball, too. The one extra pass. And
he uses the pump fake really well,
does.
too. He gets the Bombers jumping up in the air and just scoots underneath them.
Be interesting to see, if Rensselaer gets a score here, if maybe they go to more half-court defense. They really make Frontier earn it.
They're playing without Corbin Matthew, who fouled out earlier this quarter.
I was wondering that Frontier looked like a 1-3-1 look a little bit, trapping the corners. They did this at the end of the second quarter, one possession. And I thought it might work. Now that I say that, Rensselaer might realistically off it.
It's like a 1-3-1, isn't it?
Yep.
They step out of bounds.
1-3-1 is one of the best zones you can do in high school basketball.
Why is that?
Because there's not many sets against it, and the kids just don't seem to move as well against it.
Duncan
you want to see Frontier keep being aggressive right there. Duncan was a little hesitant right there.
Duncan, wide open three. No. Rebound knocked out of bounds to the Falcons. That looked good.
It did. Best three you want to take, inside out. Deloche got to the foul line extended, kicked it on rhythm.
3:12 to go in the ball game. 62-60.
Basketball. I was gonna say.
Oh, good try by Van Meter. Stand out of bounds. See if he gives it to you. I like that. See if the referees are not paying attention. Duncan drives in.
Nice left hand.
And he traveled. Seemed like he slipped and lost his balance.
Yeah, he did. That was a good play call by Coach Fegley. Duncan being a left-hander, cleared that side out. Really, if he just keeps going, he probably puts the layup in.
1-3-1 trap again here by the Falcons. Chad Pulver trying to point what direction.
They're trying to get drilling a shot on the baseline there. That's where it's open in this.
Roland's got 20 to pace the Bombers.
Roland. Ball stripped away and stolen.
See, he didn't need that one right there.
Duncan has it now. The Falcons look to tie again.
Bailout. Oh, and they're going to shoot two on that one.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I was thinking that's a freshman mistake right there. And
it turned into 2 shots. I didn't like that call very well.
I put him in a situation to call it, but really he's out of control right there.
Aaron Winkler way off the mark on that one.
I think they missed 2 or 3 of the last couple free throws. Yeah. They might be up one if they hit a couple free throws.
Falcons can't tie the game. They get within 1 here with 2:32 left. 62-60, 62, still 60. Another miss, and Drones got a rebound.
Winkler's stuck on 10.
Not a good time to miss free throws when you're late in the game. They lob it down low. Van Meter in trouble. Out of bounds, that turnover on the Bombers. And man, 6 turnover the quarter, guys. 12th of the half, 23rd for the game.
Chad Pulver's going to get a timeout.
We'll keep it right here. Don't forget, post-game show coming up. We'll have stats for you. Hopefully have coaches' interviews. You never know. Sometimes when you lose, it's hard to come up and talk to the media. Matt, you're shaking your head.
It is, but one thing, especially talking to some of the, my son plays for North White. He's struggling a little bit this year, and we talked about this at home after winning that game Thursday night. They always say sports builds character. Well, sometimes it's going through your losing streaks and whatnot, and those were the times where I always made sure I talked, because it was like, okay, as a coach, when success is good, you get too much credit and too much criticism, right? But I thought every time I had an opportunity to showcase the school and the boys, I would do it. But yeah, you're right. It is time. It is hard at times.
I don't ever remember you skipping us on a hard loss. Tough loss.
Like I said, I just loved it. I always loved when you guys came. Obviously, wherever we were at, covered a lot of our games, and the least we could do is come and talk about it, win or lose.
Well, hey, you brought us a great game here tonight.
It's been a wonderful. It's been one of the most entertaining, although sloppily played.
Well, and two, it started out so low scoring. You never would have guessed it had been 62-60.
Another turnover on the Falcons. Chad Pulver says X. Traveling on Camarina.
That's good scouting right there because Camarina, as he gets more, I say experience, but more, comfortable, they're letting him turn to his left, but he doesn't recognize that. If he just turns to his left, he puts the layup in.
Another turnover on the Falcons.
There's your three right there.
3 by Drone, way off the mark, no good. And another turnover on the Falcons.
Well, that's the right idea. Just Reed Duncan's got to put more air under that one. It's the right idea, especially the way Winkler's been getting out all game.
Camarina throws it back out. Now they're back to their 2-3 zone.
You almost have to match up here in a second and go, man.
1:18 to go in the game. 2-point Bomber lead. Key turnovers late here. They got 2 more fouls just to give.
He's trying to take one right there, yep.
And now we'll keep it right here.
That's a good timeout by Coach Fagley.
Yeah.
You see a couple of Frontier players are frustrated, and it's just like you're down by 2 right here. Quit. Let's think about what we're doing here, and it's a great timeout. But then once again, it allows Coach Pulver, who I thought the last couple of possessions did some good things with his squad, allows him to set something up which he's working on right now. This is where, as a young coach, I was scared to maybe switch my defenses up. But you have to be willing to do that because right now Chad is doing something for your 2-3 or your 1-3-1. We like to come out of this with like a 2-3 look and then jump the first pass with a quick trap. And then
Bombers have the ball on the far side near the timeline. 1:05 left, 62-60. Bombers lead by 2. The Falcons still have a foul to give.
I thought
they're
they'd come out
shooting.
man right here. There they go. Man-to-man defense.
They get it into Drone. Chapman's got it now. Foul called on Duncan.
I don't know if in that case if I want Reed being the one taking the foul right there. That's his 4th one right there.
Yeah. Bomber ball on the far sideline again. Now we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Drone's got it deep in the corner.
Nice
Lobs to
pass.
Camarina, shoots it up and
Nice
in.
pass.
What a pass by Drone to Camarina. And he scores, makes it 64-60. Shot by Winkler, no good. Camarina's got the rebound. 41 seconds left, a 4-point lead. What a pass from Drone that time. Lobbed it right over the heads of 2 Falcons,
And
right
I
to
think
Camarina.
Great seal by Camarino, too, because initially Turner was playing behind him. And when that ball went to the baseline, he was able to seal him in front of him. But I think Frontier had, 3 or 4 possessions.
Right.
When it was 62-60. And a couple missed free throws. Actually, it was a really good foul down at this in the 41 seconds
Camarina
left.
misses the first one. And the second one.
But no box out.
And Chapman's got the rebound.
Drone just kicked it out. Good job by him.
See, Duncan's telling him to take a foul because he can't foul. Duncan can't foul, see?
27 seconds to go, and you don't want to foul Drone.
You have to in that case.
Yeah.
That's why when Reed took that one with a minute to go in the game, I was kind of shocked because I think he got 32 now, Turner, 3 of them with 4.
Drone for 2 here with 26.7 seconds left. Makes the first one. 65-60. Drone again, got another one. 66-60.
See, Frontier gets a quick score, then a timeout.
They're kind of letting the Falcons. Yep, they turn it over once again.
Nice hustle.
Another turnover on the Bombers. They're 8th of the quarter. three from Newton, no good. Turner's got the rebound, shoots it up and banks it in. What a monster game from Drew Turner. He's got 5 offensive rebounds.
As you're saying that, I'm thinking about what you two were talking in pregame before we went on the air. I'll fill you in later on that.
66-62. 2.7 seconds remaining. Don't forget, we'll name our player of the game, Bill and Maddle.
What are we going to do, Matt?
I don't know right now. I got 2.7 to think about it. It's a change.
Don't shout it out over there. Here
I think we might have to go back to the old.
No, that was a one-time deal. It's one player of the game. Unless you want to just name the whole Bomber team as players of the game.
I've got an idea.
Uh-oh.
I've got an idea.
It better not have the word "co" in it either.
Nope. I'll leave that up to Bill. If he wants to go that route, he's worked with you a long time.
66-62. Bombers have the ball. Just throw it down the length of the court, I would say. Wow, another turnover. And that's it, final score. Rensselaer Central 66 and Frontier 62. All right, post-game show up next here on 3kgthecage.com.
Anders Water Conditioning in downtown Rensselaer is here for all of your water supplies and softening needs. At Anders, we sell and rent water softeners, water coolers, and have all of your bottled water and salt needs too. Call Chuck to set up your consultation today. 219-866-7430. Anders Water Conditioning, family owned since 1991.
24/7 Club Fit is a 24-hour keycard accessed fitness center located in downtown Rensselaer. The 8,000 square foot facility offers free weights, weight machines, and a large variety of cardio equipment. We also offer free aerobics classes. 24/7 Club Fit offers 6-month contracts starting as low as $25 per month for students, those 55 years and older, and there are no sign-up or keycard fees. We also participate in the Silver Sneakers program. Call 219-866-0033 or contact us on Facebook. 24/7 Club Fit, where time is no excuse.
After a hard day's work or play, it's time for some relaxation, and there's no better place than Unwind on Front Street in Rensselaer. For massage therapy, facials, spray tanning, yoga classes, and wellness, stop by Unwind. They also offer student athletes 30-minute massages for $25. Alina would like to thank Unwind's loyal customers for their patronage since 2016. To make an appointment, call Unwind at 219-869-0290.
Midwest Contractor Services of Rensselaer, with over 15 years of experience, offers both insulation and gutter services for new construction and existing homes in Jasper, Newton, Lake, and Porter counties. You could save money and lower energy bills by adding more insulation to your house. New insulation project? Let Midwest Contractor Services offer you a custom insulation package that fits your needs. Leaves in your gutter? Let us give you a price on leaf protection products that really work and are affordable. Call Marty or Mark at Midwest Contractor Services today at 219-866-0755 and get an estimate for your project.
At Applegate Seed House, we specialize in any and all small seed project needs. This includes government programs, CRP, pollinators and waterways, pasture mixes, and new lawn seed. Applegate Seed House is located 2 miles north of Brook, Indiana, and 2.5 miles east of Highway 41. Call Sam at 765-363-3113. That's Sam at Applegate Seed House, 765-363-3113.
High-quality personalized dental service is what they do at Hillcrest Dental. For over 40 years, generations have relied on Hillcrest Dental for beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. John Ayler and Dr. Jack Drone look forward to seeing you for your next dental visit. For information or to set your appointment, call 219-866-7117. That's 219-866-7117. Or visit hillcrestdental.net. Hillcrest Dental is a proud sponsor of all high school athletics.
Working with our customers has been Kentland Bank's trademark for 87 years. We're dedicated to making your visit a lasting one, and helping you achieve your goals is our #1 priority. With 5 locations, Kentland Bank offers all loans needed for today's businesses and families, including car loans, mortgages, agriculture, and commercial loans. We're here to make your busy life less hectic by offering online and mobile banking, bill pay, and P2P payments. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back on the post-game show, Rensselaer Central defends their home court, defeating Frontier 66-62. Rebounding battle won by the Bombers tonight, 25-20. Caden Rowland had 7 to pace the Bombers. Corbin Matthew and Jack Chapman had 4 each. For the Falcons, out of the 20, Drew Turner finished with 7, and Reed Duncan had 5. 54 turnovers in the game tonight, 28 by the Falcons and 26 by the Bombers. Take our final post-game timeout and come back with more right after this on 3kgthecage.com.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals. Someone to help you move forward in the times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC.
In agriculture, preparation is important. Dedication is you deciding what to plant and then asking what it will take for a good crop. How much work will it take to produce the final crop? In sports, preparation is vital in becoming the best you can be. Dedication is a will of achievements for a winning desire. Corbett Farms encourages everyone to do their best by having a winning spirit, attitude, and achievement. Your positivity will make a difference. Corbett Farms is proud to sponsor high school sports.
Midwest Contractor Services of Rensselaer, with over 15 years of experience, offers both insulation and gutter services for new construction and existing homes in Jasper, Newton, Lake, and Porter counties. You could save money and lower energy bills by adding more insulation to your house. New insulation project? Let Midwest Contractor Services offer you a custom insulation package that fits your needs. Leaves in your gutter? Let us give you a price on leaf protection products that really work and are affordable. Call Marty or Mark at Midwest Contractor Services today at 219-866-0755 and get an estimate for your project.
Hi, this is Chuck Clark with the Underwood Insurance Agency, formerly Preferred Insurance Group. Are you tired of being sacked every month with your auto insurance bill? Do you feel you just pay your premium to your agent and never hear from them? We at the Underwood Insurance Agency work with over 10 insurance carriers to get you our best rate and coverage we can, and we pride ourselves on serving our customers like they are our family. We are conveniently located in Remington and Lafayette. We can be reached at underwoodagency.com. Reach out to us to score big savings.
At Applegate Seed House, we specialize in any and all small seed project needs. This includes government programs, CRP, pollinators and waterways, pasture mixes, and new lawn seed. Applegate Seed House is located 2 miles north of Brook, Indiana, and 2.5 miles east of Highway 41. Call Sam at 765-363-3113. That's Sam at Applegate Seed House, 765-363-3113.
Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman has been serving the Jasper County and surrounding area since 2009. Being involved in the area, Joe Goodman has kept his interest in making sure he provides the best insurance for his clients. Whether you need life, car, home, business, farm and crops, or even renter's insurance, Agent Joe Goodman will keep searching for the best policy for your valued investments. Call Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Joe Goodman at 219-866-4694 or stop in at 2570 North McKinley Avenue in Rensselaer.
To the post-game show. Bombers win 66-62, right? Is that what I said?
66-62 is right.
All right. What do you got, Billy?
Talk about guys close shooting. Frontier 23 of 49, 47%. The Bombers 22 of 49, 45%. It don't get much closer than that. One made basket, same amount of attempts. Frontier 3 of 11 from beyond the arc, 27%. Bombers 3 of 15 for 20%. And the line was the difference. Frontier cooled off in the second half. They finished 13 of 19. Still a good percentage, 68% on the game. But the Bombers were tough throughout. 19 of 24 total, 4 of 6 in the fourth quarter. That's 79%. That's pretty darn good shooting.
That's really
for
good.
A high school team. Leading the way for Frontier, Drew Turner, 23 points, 7 rebounds. What an outing by him. Man. Chase Winkler had 10. Reed Duncan finished with 9. 4 points by Jason Newton, 3 from Brady Greer, and 2 points by Blake Sorensen, 2 points from Bo Daisy, and Clayton Funk with 1. For the Bombers, they also had a guy really stand out tonight and come up clutch, and that was Caden Rowland with 18.7 rebounds. Corbin Matthews sneaking right behind him with 18 points. 8 points by Graham Drone. 6 apiece by Jack Chapman and Brian Camarilla. 4 points by Dylan Luzader, and 2 each by Chase Van Meter and Dalton Lynch.
All right, we're going to chat with Chad Pulver now.
Oh, you're going to give me the headphones, huh?
Yeah, we're even going to give you headphones tonight. Well, your thoughts that you had a big lead for a while, it went away in about a span of 2 minutes, and then you held on at the end, huh?
Yeah, we did. We are in the process of learning how to close games properly. And I thought you saw that on full display tonight, where we would make a great defensive play and then an ill-advised offensive play. And that's something that we have to figure out better for ourselves. We have the opportunity to really control games, and we lost control of that game because we made bad decisions. I mean, some of them are at the end of quarters, literally calling one shot and with about 45 seconds to go. And that, I think, was interpreted as, oh, I shoot it now. And so then that's the kind of stuff that we have to get better at doing.
Oh. What a game from Roland again. He's coming on here lately, isn't he?
Caden's been really strong for us. We specifically at halftime tried to make sure that he was going to get touches inside, try to use his strength. He's a very, very strong young man. Not very many people can physically keep him from going where he wants to go. And when he's under control and on balance, he's a very tough man to guard. And so between Corbin going 100 miles per hour and then Caden being able to kind of bowl his way into the inside, that's a good 1-2 tandem for us.
kind of a sloppy game tonight. Both teams, there was 54 turnovers.
Yeah,
28 for them and 26 from you guys.
It was horrible, and that's something that, we had the bugaboo of turnovers early in the season, and this game kind of put us at it. I think if we would have done a better job putting the ball in the hole early, making layups, we had a really difficult time making the shots early, and I think that put more pressure on us. I think we were getting the shots that we wanted. We were getting open looks, and we weren't putting them in, and I think that put a lot more strain on us, and we didn't handle it as well as I would have liked us to.
Matt, got anything for the coach here?
Yeah, well, I was just watching it live in the third quarter. I saw you call for one and saw that corner three, but, as a coach, you take a win, right? And I know you'll say, not like this sometimes, but you came out of a time, I don't know if Trent called it or you called it, but I thought, what Rensselaer needs to do is, at times they were just patient. And it wasn't as they could dictate what you were doing, right? So I thought you did a good job of, when they had that 1-3-1, of slowing down and trying to get the baseline runner. But my point is, you're sitting there, if you can get those guys to just, like you're saying, slow down just a little bit, they can get those shots whenever they want.
Yes.
And I think, this late in the season, you probably thought you'd see more of that. Not really a question, I guess, I'm sorry, but I thought you did a good job of trying to get them to slow down when the kids realize that they're going to be a hard out.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think that's what we've been really working on, getting these guys to understand, is the situational reality that they're in. And, having something called, whether it's a play, there were a couple times where we had an exact play called and it did not happen. And so it's like looking at each other like, what was that? Like, what was that pass? What are you driving that way for? Like, there was no one that was ready for that to happen. And so whatever scramble happens in between us talking and then it happening on the floor, we need to get better at that. And, we have been trying to build a conversation about the standard of play that we expect of our boys. And that's because we want to be successful in the sectional. And so you're right. Frontier came in with a game plan. They stuck to the game plan. We couldn't get them out of the zone. Usually what we try to do is we score early. We blast the zone because we know where they're going to go, and then we make them get out of the zone. But we were unsuccessful at making layups. And so when that happens and then we don't make outside shots, they can sit in the zone all night long. And so it was playing in mud. And then when we play in mud and then we make bad decisions, they stick around. There were a couple threes where as soon as you let go, ugly shot or not, I'm like, that one's going in. Because they felt like, okay, we've got them, and that's something we have to get better at doing. And our guys know it. I don't think if you talk to any one of them today that they'd walk around thinking that was a perfect game. They know our standard, and I think, yes, we're happy we got the W, and it was tight, and I'm glad that we made free throws down the stretch, which were very important. Thought Brian Camarina in the last couple minutes of the game did a nice job of just getting his hand on the ball, making a score, getting fouled down on the other end. We had 6 straight stops in that last minute, where we were forcing them into the pace in the areas where they weren't ready to go, and we did execute it. So our guys learned something in the moment. If we can take that and apply it, then we're moving the right direction, and that's the most important thing.
They had 2 or 3, 4 chances to tie it or take the lead on you. And
yes, they did.
You guys survived each of those. And your free throw shooting in the first quarter saved your bacon, too.
We did a nice job of making sure that we made most of our free throws. That's just important. Free throws are a lot harder to come by this year than they've ever been. Since the rule change. So the rule change where it resets after every quarter.
Yeah.
And so it's much more difficult to get those shots. And so when you have a chance and you get to walk up there and shoot 2, you got to make them, because you might only get 3 free throws and a half, because if they're not going to foul a lot and you're not necessarily driving to get and ones, you might not shoot at all. So it's much more difficult to get free throws. And so they are very important for us.
Chad, what's up next for the Bombers?
We have Couts on Thursday.
Thursday game.
Yes, and so that's our senior night, and then we are trying to get our final game because we ended with an odd number in the Hoosier Conference. We don't have an opponent for Friday night, and so we're scrambling.
Choose an opponent. I like that.
Well, we're trying. We're trying to get someone to come in. We thought we had someone set up, but their girls' team is actually moving on to semi-state, and so maybe we can float something where we can get them to come to us and we can just play a varsity game. We don't know what's going to wait, but we're trying. We're trying to get something in there. But if not, we've got Couts Thursday, then we've got Lowell on Tuesday, and then we end with West Central on Friday, and then it's sectionals.
Wow.
You talk about, though, too, maybe not like the outcome of this game, but not to get too far ahead, but you look at when it was 62-60, I thought Frontier got a little, like, hesitant about what they were doing as far as getting the ball. They got the ball in the middle of the court, but didn't attack it anymore. So, and you guys kind of executed in different spots. With that being said, you have 3 games coming up where we both know Couts. They can. You don't know which Couts team's going to show up.
True.
But looking at their team and their opponents they played this year, but at the same time, you've got 3 games right there that's realistically, no ties or anything, so I can say are winnable games. It can, and not look too far ahead, but nice. My point is a nice ability to work on a streak going forward into your sectional.
Well, and we need it, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, we need a home game against Couts. We've been on the road a lot, so coming back today and getting Thursday's loss a little bit out of our system, that was a very ugly collapse for us on Thursday night. And so being able to play, get that out of our system a little bit, working in next week, we're changing some things around, and the whole idea is that we have the runway. We need to build momentum, and if we can do that, then we have a shot going forward. But it really, we have been very direct with the guys that if something's going to happen, they have to take ownership. They have to be the ones that lead on the floor. They have to be the ones that execute on the floor. And I think you saw some of that happen tonight, and other times where it didn't quite fit. And so we're trying to make that more and more consistent for us.
Chad, thanks for coming up. Appreciate it, and good luck next week.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here.
Chad Pulver been our guest, and he's always honest, guys. He won't sugarcoat anything. He'll let you know how he feels. I like that out of a coach. Hello?
I think
the microphone's working?
Just looking down there to see if Trent Fagley is
talking to one of his former players right now.
Yeah, he is. So I don't know if he's tied up or he saw Chad up here. Maybe we'll get him up here.
We'll get him confused with his dad walking right
no,
behind him.
I know. I recognize him now. That's his mom, too.
Yeah, it is.
Mom's getting him. Mom's looking at him.
Yeah, the mom sent him up that way. He's trying to get through the Bombers here, so.
And like I said, it's special for him. I know it's not the outcome he wanted, but I'll tell you what, I got my one win over here at Joe Bourbon with COVID season. So it's about what you see in the crowd right now is about what we had here for that win.
Oh, really?
Here, Billy, I'll let you guys talk this time.
I did. Well, everybody grabbing me and looking fun. Oh, something like that.
Geez, Pete's, Trent, that really turned into a ball game, didn't it?
It was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, my goodness.
That's as fun as a loss can be. But, yeah, no, that's coming into the game, we knew that they would want to get the ball out and go, so we were going to try and do some 2-2-1 pressure, slow them down a little bit. And then for some reason or another, we just could not stop that sideline pass. When we came out of it and made them score in the half court, it tightened up on them.
What was this pretty special for you coming back here?
Yeah, I told the guys right when we got ready to play, I said, I'm a little more angst up than I thought I'd be. You know what I mean? Like, I thought, it's another game. And, again, it's not like I got to beat these guys. So it was just different. I'm down there. I'm in that locker room. It's just different.
I couldn't, I was shocked because, I'm keeping score. My head's down. I look up. it was a 10, 12, 14-point game. All of a sudden, that started the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Wow, did you guys close it up, guys?
What it was, and the guys, we even just chatted about it. We're such a young team that we still have to get over the hump of they're a big school, and we come out a little timid. And I'm like, you got to go. You just got to go play. So it took us a half to feel like, oh, okay, they're not some big bad school. It just took them a second.
Right.
And then when they came out and took the challenge to them a little bit, we were able to get it. We were like, speed them up. Let's start taking some charges. There was some big charges late. And, yeah, it took us relaxing and understanding we can be in the game for them to really tighten it up. And a couple little plays here and there late. We had a couple turnovers late when we got the ball, and those kind of killed us. But, I think we're as close as postseason form as we can be right now, I think.
Well, that's what I was thinking, as I'm watching this game, is it's only going to make you better for sectional because, young team, I've said that to these two guys all night tonight, young team, and I think the Winkler kid, that's that right, Winkler, yep. He's going to be a good player, but he made a lot of great plays, and he had a couple plays where it's freshman. But I thought when it was 62-60, you guys almost quit attacking a little bit, if that even makes sense. You get the ball in the middle of the court and they just weren't playing off instinct anymore, right? And you guys were getting the ball in the middle, and you were going diagonal and getting that Turner was eating, And then all of a sudden, it's almost like you guys took that away from yourselves more than Rensselaer did. And
thought the same.
And then a couple free, I think the one boy that you brought in, he got the bucket, the M1.
Yep.
We went 0 for 3 from the line right there. And
yep.
Those are situations where if you just get up by one, all the pressure's on them. But I think you could take from this game that, okay, you're ready to play in March.
Yep.
And that's what you can learn from this.
Yep. And I was in the exact same boat where I was like, we played a tight one last night, and we played as well as we could. We just ran into Gagnon. He was killing us.
Yeah.
And then tonight, same thing. We get here, and we're staying in the game, and finally once we start to get things figured out, and it's nice, too, because we're not having to scramble through defenses. I told him a month ago, this is what we do well. I'm not bailing you out. This is what we're going to run, and you're going to run it. And so when we ran our little press and then we dropped back into our zone, the only reason we dropped out of it, like I said, is because they were killing us down the sideline. But I thought the exact same thing. It was almost like, okay, cool, now we got it close again. Let's go back to slow. Like our game is fast. We got to play. And so I agree. We got it in the middle, and it turned into dribble and then back it out. And then we moved. And I'm like, that's not our skill set, is to slow the game down in the half court, just kind of like what Rensselaer wasn't tonight. And so, I don't know. We a couple plays left out there.
Well, I may interrupt you, sorry, Coach, but I was really impressed. You had a baseline out of bounds play where on the left side you had it where Reed could go to his left. I don't know if he slipped on something or whatnot, but he had him beat right there. I mean, just little things like that where they're there.
Yep.
They're going to be a fun team to watch. I mean, obviously the Midwest with you, I mean, I don't really like that from my angle, but you got a great team. And what I say, too, is your boys really buy into what you're doing. And I told the coaches beforehand, my first time here, you got a special relationship with your players. I had that at North White. And what I was afraid of is they come out and they may not tell you this, but they want to get this one for you.
Yep.
And they maybe came out a little bit. You say it's just a game, but those players are treating it more than that, which is a testimony to you. But I think that start right there. But hats off to you and your guys. You guys fought back hard. It's going to make you guys dangerous.
I appreciate it. And that's exactly where we're at. Just go through the bumps and bruises now, play these tight games, and then we're ready for March. But, I mean, the thing I'm most happy about is we're figuring out a rotation that we're happy with. We're figuring out the defense and the offensive sets that we like. Like you said, we get that ball to Reed in the corner with a little clear-out action, and he has him, and he slips. And, slips, I think that would have made it 62s. And then we get fouled, missed 2 free throws that would have made it 62s. So just little things here and there, but we're right there. We'll figure it out.
What can you say about Drew Turner's game? 23 points, 7 rebounds unofficially.
Yeah, I hadn't seen yet. I mean, I knew he had a bunch. That's 3 or 4 games in a row now where he's had big nights. So I think his last 4 or so's 31, 20, 18, and then tonight. So he's a problem for people. And the hard part for Drew is you can't really game plan him because he's not a back-to-the-basket guy. He's everywhere. So, that's by design. It's like when you have a great running back and you throw him in the slot and you throw him out wide. We're just moving him around so people can't just be like, all right, he comes to the block, get behind him. So it's by design that he's kind of everywhere, and it makes him difficult to guard. And he's finally figured out that pump fake, get people in the air, and he finishes through contact. So he's been great.
He's got a really good knack for rebounding, too.
Yes.
Boy.
Yep, he gets off the ground quick, too.
Very
boom,
quick.
Off the ground, he's got it. And that's the thing is he's out rebounding bigger guys because of his bounce.
I think that's where the cross-country comes into play. I really do.
Yep.
Just go quick off his feet.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. But, it was, like I said, as fun as a loss can be. But still hurts. Don't want to lose at home, but I get it.
Trent, we're looking at 3 games left. Is that right?
3 to go. I believe it's Attica and Clinton Central next week. No, Attica
and DeMont Christian.
Then Clinton Central the following Friday.
You ought to get 2 of those for sure, huh?
I would really like to. And then the DeMont Christian game, just because we can't win the conference doesn't mean we're not amped up for that one.
Sure.
It's still a conference game, and we don't want to fall down the ranks, right? So we're right there in the middle, and this one kind of puts us in the top tier instead of dropping down to the bottom. So we know what we're ready for in that one. But, it'll give us a chance to come out, hopefully build some confidence, keep this going, because that now is 4 in a row we've been really happy with. So you get big win at West Central, sneak one out against a really good Seeger team, lose one by 5 last night. That was a late game situation, and then lose this one tonight in a late game situation. So it's hard to look at these last 4 and not be happy, even though you're sitting there 2-2. But it's hard not to be happy with how we're playing.
Coach, we'll let you go.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for joining us here, and congratulate. It's tough to congratulate a coach on a loss. I know you don't treat it that way, but man, your team played well and just everybody that was in this gym really enjoyed watching this game. That's for sure.
First thing I said when Corbin walked up to me down there, Corbin Matthew, I said, if you didn't like that one, you don't like basketball. You know what I mean? That was a fun game.
Yeah, it sure was. Yep. All right, well, good luck the rest of the way. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. We're going to pass it over here to our chief, Bobby Kurtz, one last time. And, Bob, what a game tonight, huh? I didn't think it was going to turn out this way in the first quarter. It looked like a turnover fest, and
it was
not much other than
but
free
it was
throws.
An exciting turnover fest.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So you guys got your
player of the game.
Oh,
Who we do.
Bill talked me into it.
He always does that.
Hey, you can't go away from Caden Rowland for the Bombers. 20 points and 7 rebounds, and so clutch down the stretch.
I thought the drop down pass to Camarino was huge. I mean, yes, it was a nice finish, and Camarino sealed him well, but I mean that's a hard touch pass right there too. And I thought he made some big plays
with a lot of pressure.
Every time they needed something, whether it be a free throw or rebound, he was consistent through all 4 quarters.
Yep, very, very good. Well, we agreed with that totally, but I got to give it honorable mention. I know Bob won't like this, but Drew Turner, you can't not see that 23.7 rebound performance for him for the Falcons. Man, that kid is he's a load, isn't he?
He is a load.
Jeez.
Just a junior. He'll be back.
All right,
guys. Matt, thanks for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate it. Your insight is invaluable to us here. You do a great job, and we'll invite you back sometimes next year when we.
That sounds good. I enjoy it. I enjoy this. I appreciate the opportunity to give me.
I'm going to steal you away maybe from the scorers table.
That might be better for me. Yeah.
He's got a son playing, so we can't deny him that. So.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun, hearing all your insights. And
thank you.
Really, really tremendous. And boy, some of the names of those plays, Bobby.
I know.
Those are awesome.
And we're going to be awesome going to North White next Friday night. So
we're looking forward to having you guys.
Hopefully things are work. We haven't tried out anything from there yet, so we're going to give it a go, and hopefully the gymnasium will cooperate. I don't know.
I know what you're saying.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Bombers win 66-62. Former partners Bill Kay and Matt Sipkema. This is Bob Kurtz. So long, everybody.
The proceeding was a presentation of 3KG Community Broadcasting.
Yeah, get out of here, man. All right.
Believe me, I enjoy it. It's my pleasure. All right. You guys have a great night.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
See you guys Friday.
Yep, we'll be there.
Looking forward to it.
Shut our mics off there for you, will you, Bill?